Hi, welcome back to my channel, Easy Cooking with Ria. Today I'm making an authentic Trinidadian dish. I'm making stewed chicken. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make. It's a very traditional dish and I grew up eating this every single Sunday. So I wanna share this recipe with you and I hope you enjoy it. And if it's your first time watching my channel and you enjoy easy recipes, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell. Let's get started. In this bowl, I have 2 small chicken cut up into small pieces. You can use boneless chicken if you'd like, if you do not like bone-in chicken. I'm adding in here some traditional Caribbean green seasoning. If you want to see how to make this green seasoning, please check out my description below. I will have a link for you. So now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. We're not adding too much salt because we're also going to use a little bit of soy sauce to give it some color and add salt as well. And this is a soy sauce alternative that I'm using. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And this is also going to give it some color and some flavor to the meat. Now I'm adding about a ½ cup of chopped up onions. And for exact measurements and how to make this recipe, check out the description below. I will have everything written out for you so you can make this chicken at home. Now we're going to give this a good mix. Now the green seasoning is all over the chicken. You can smell that fresh green seasoning. It smells amazing. And we're going to just let this sit in the fridge for about 1 to 3 hours to marinate. You can definitely marinate it overnight if you'd like. We're going to use a heavy pot to cook our chicken. I'm using my Dutch oven and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using grapeseed oil, but you can use vegetable oil. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm actually using light brown sugar because I didn't have brown sugar, and we're spreading it out evenly on the pot because we want this sugar to melt evenly. So now it's starting to melt. You can see the brown color coming through there. It's like a light amber color. We want to keep stirring this. We do not want to walk away from this pot right now. We just have to keep a close eye because there are different variations of color that's going to start forming. So we're just going to continue to stir the pot, and as you can see, it's getting darker in color. You're just going to keep on stirring. We do not want to burn the sugar. If you burn the sugar and you throw the chicken in, you're going to have like a bitter tasting chicken, so we don't want that. You want a nice caramelized chicken with great flavor. So this process is very important to pay attention. Your pot's going to start smoking. We have it on a medium-high heat. Now this is the color that you want. The sugar is going to start frothing up. As you can see, it's going from that golden amber color to a dark brown color. This is the point where you're going to throw in your chicken. And we're going to start stirring our chicken up in a second. We're letting it fry up in the bottom first to form some color around the chicken. So once you start stirring it up, you can see the brownness starts coming through in the chicken. And this process is called browning the chicken. This is why we're getting this brown stewed chicken, is the caramelization of the sugar browning the chicken. And the reason why we're using a heavy pot is so that we can caramelize that sugar carefully. If you use a lighter pot, you can risk burning your sugar because the pot will heat up too fast. So with the heavy pot, it helps to melt that sugar evenly. We're going to cover our pot and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. The chicken will let out its own juices. As you can see, I did not add any water to this. So this is the natural water that came out of the chicken. So we're going to stir it up. And what we want to do is let that water kind of dry up. And we're going to kind of fry up the chicken, which will make it nice and reddish brown color. So now the juices are evaporating. We're going to just stir it up. And as you can see, the chicken is kind of frying up right now. It's giving it more color. This is what we want. And it smells so delicious. You can smell all that green seasoning, the marinade that we used. Oh, this is so delicious. This is one of my favorite dishes. So now we're adding the Caribbean secret, some ketchup. Okay, so the ketchup. And then we're going to add 1 plum tomato chopped up. So the ketchup is actually going to give the chicken some more color because we're frying it up in this step. Take a look at the color that's coming through now. It smells so good. So the ketchup gives a nice little sweetness to it, and then the tomato balances out the ketchup. It has a little tangy taste to it. You can definitely use tomato paste, but growing up, we didn't have tomato paste, so we used ketchup. So I'm stirring it up real good, frying up that chicken. It smells divine. I'm getting hungry already. We're going to add 1 cup of water. We're not adding too much water because we don't want to wash out the chicken, because we browned it up so nicely and gave it so much color. So we're just adding 1 cup of water for sauce, and then we're adding 1 Scotch bonnet pepper to add a little bit of spiciness to the chicken. We're not cutting up the Scotch bonnet, we're just cooking it whole. We're gonna cover the pot and let it cook on medium heat for 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna chop up some fresh green seasoning. I have some cilantro right here, and then I have a stalk of green onions. Cilantro is a very popular seasoning that we use in the Caribbean in all of our meats and foods, and that's what I use to make the green seasoning with. It's a little stronger tasting than cilantro. If you can't find this in your market, you can definitely use cilantro. And I'm adding this to the top to give it some extra flavor because we marinated with the green seasoning, but this is going to give a nice boost to the chicken. And I love tasting the fresh seasoning on top. Let's check out our chicken. It smells so good. Look at the color. It has a nice sauce on there. We can put that over brown rice, which is what I'm going to eat it with later. You can definitely use white rice. You can use cauliflower rice to eat this with. You can make potatoes. In the Caribbean, we love to eat it with macaroni pie, we call it, which is macaroni and cheese. Now we're sprinkling on the fresh chopped up seasonings, and we're going to give it a good stir, and we're ready to eat. I wish you can smell this right now. Look at the color. This is what we want, that reddish brown color. You can definitely add green peppers to this or pimento peppers as well while cooking. I'm going to give this a try right now. Look at the seasoning on there. That's what I love to see and taste. And that's it for the authentic Trinidadian stewed chicken. I'm going to just take a little bite here. Love this chicken. I have to say that this chicken came out just like my grandmother's stew chicken. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I think I've mastered my grandmother's stew chicken. Yeah, it's true. Each piece of chicken is so well marinated with that green seasoning. You can even see the fresh chopped up green seasoning that I added towards the end gives another extra boost of flavor. And that Scotch bonnet pepper really adds a nice kick to it as well. So perfect. And that's it, guys. So I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know in the comments below if you're going to try this recipe or if you have any questions about it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you are watching my channel for the first time and you enjoy cooking easy recipes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and that notification bell. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching Easy Cooking with Ria. Bye.